All right, so this is for Geo 7, the movie reel. I'm starting with a 5-inch diameter circle, as that's the exterior, and I'm going to extrude this. There's no thickness, I'm just going to go with a 1/2 inch. All right, now I'm going to design everything independently, starting with the 3 equally spaced slots that are, I'm going to start with the one on the top quadrant. So I'll start my sketch here and go normal too. Make sure you turn on your constraints. I will tell you there's going to be a lot of additional geometry in some of these sketches that you won't have as part of the feature. So I'm going to start with 2 construction circles. The first one figures out where the 1/2 inch radius is at the top. And this one is a 3 5/8 diameter. So 3 plus 5 divided by 8. The one at the bottom, it's very difficult to tell, but it is in line with the 3/4 radius on the second slot that we'll be designing. So this is a 3/4 radius or a 1 1/2 diameter. Now I have 2 circles. I have a 1/2 inch radius at the top and then an 1/8 inch radius at the bottom. Neither are for construction. So this top quadrant here, this is a 1/2 inch radius, so 1 inch diameter. And here, this one, it's not on this arc, it's coincident to it, so I'm making this go vertical above and moving my cursor straight down like a tangent. And this is an 1/8 inch radius, so a 1/4 inch diameter. So that will define that. Now I need 2 lines that are tangent to both of these arcs. So what I'm going to do is just hover on one of these, get coincident, make sure no horizontals create. Come over here, look for tangent and coincident. Now this line here, I'm going to select the line and the arc and apply a tangent constraint. That should fully define that. To draw the one on the opposite side, I could just go in line with this point. I could also draw a construction line in here, and I'm looking for tangent coincident. Should fully define. So it's an extrude. I'm going to remove through all. This is going to now be duplicated 3 times. I'm going to use the circular pattern tool, hidden underneath linear. Select this. We're choosing not a part, but a feature. Features to pattern, or extrude, sorry, not extrude 1, let me clear that out. Extrude 2, the axis. I'm just going to select this edge right here. I clearly did not select the right thing, so make sure this happens again. Okay, and I type in my number of 3. I need these created to create the next 3 wide slots. So I'll start here. I'm going to go normal too. Using this, I need a series of construction lines, construction circles. There's going to be a lot of excess geometry. We're provided with a 3/16 dimension for the outer arc here. So I'll start with a regular circle and draw this. And it's 3/16 from this edge. I know the whole thing is 5, so I'm just going to type in 5 minus 3 divided by 16 to define that one. All right, I'm going to move this measurement out of the way because I am going to draw everything over here. Now I need the arc at the bottom. This is that 3/4 radius that I talked about on the first one that gets shared with this point. So I'm just going to draw this and type in 1.5. All right, now I need to figure out where the arcs are here that are tangent to this arc. And you're going to notice that there's 38 degrees between a construction line here and where it forms. So I'm going to choose the line tool and draw a construction line. I'm going to start right here and just draw it down. And then I'll draw another going out. Make sure no dimensions form on them. If they do, everything will become red. You can do the same thing right here. All right, so now these two are defined. I could add my 38-degree dimension off of them. So you left click on these two lines, move the cursor out, type 38, same thing here. Oh, this I could just drag right to the origin. That will define it. And now I need to figure out where the center. I now have this point here, but I don't know where the center of that 3/4 radius is. But I do have another construction circle. It was one that we drew over here for the 3 5/8. So I'm actually just going to snap this one. Doesn't want to bring up that wake up center mark, so I'll just draw it and type in 3 plus 5 divided by 8. From here, I should have everything that I need to create this. There's going to be lines that get drawn, 2 arcs here. So there's an arc where these two intersect. And this one just goes straight up to that one. I don't have to type in the dimension and do the same thing here. That creates this piece. I could trim now, or I could wait. And now I need solid lines connecting here for now to the origin. It will get trimmed. Make sure no dimension shows up. I draw another one where those intersect. Now I have everything for the slot besides these fillets here. I'm going to add them in 3D. I don't want to start trimming this up. It's going to create some issues. So now I'm choosing to remove. I'm going to clear this out and select the areas I want gone. That should do everything. I'm going to go through all. I decided to add the fillets after I felt that this would create less issues. The fillet size is 3/16, so 3 divided by 16. And now I need to circular pattern this 3 times as well. I'm choosing circular pattern. This time, hopefully I won't mess it up. I'm going to choose entities. I want extrude 3. Sorry, it's not a part. It's a feature pattern. My features of the pattern are extrude 3. And fillet 1, if it will select that. My axis. This edge. And I need a total of 3. All right, so shift 7, go isometric. We are almost done with this. There are 6 holes that are added. So we'll start our sketch. I can't use the circular pattern right away. I will be able to use them eventually. And go normal 2. Looks like I need a construction circle. And the size of this construction circle is, it's in line with this piece right here. So that 5 minus 3 divided by 16 again. And now I need 2 lines to dimension these into place. Use construction lines. And from the center of this one, draw another. It is 19 degrees off of this one. So choose dimension. Select these two. Make it 19. You have the same thing on the other side. Make sure your lines are in fact at the origin, as mine is not. Alright, I gotta redraw that line. So I'll just delete this one. Reselect the line tool for construction. I'm going to snap it somewhere over here. Go to the origin, dimension this at 19. Now there are 6 circles that are around. There's 7 total because there's one in the absolute center, and they're 1/4 inch diameters. So I'll draw this one. 5. I think I got this measurement wrong right here. It's actually 4.5. So let me just double click on this one and type in 4.5. All right, there we go. So now I could take this and mirror it, or just draw another one. Mirror line. Select my entity and extrude, remove through all. Circular pattern again, so I don't have to keep drawing this. Remember, this is a feature pattern. Choosing extrude 4 as my feature. Axis, this edge, and I need a total of 3. So the ones in the center you could add on your own. I think you guys should be able to figure it out from here. Hopefully this was helpful.